Hello there. Just wanted to really quick go through how to set up the right product interests. Yeah, so once you're on an opportunity, you have to click on set up product interest. Yeah, so it's just you have to choose between the two. If it's a flow, when they ask you product, if it's a flow or a plaster, say if it's a flow, and who will pay for the asset. So if it's a customer who's gonna pay for the asset, mainly franchisee, sales, that's the customer who pays for them. If it's a cooperative, or if it's a pro bono is a free flow. Demonstration is more like for demo purposes, but it's also a free flow. Institution, yeah, you've been working with institution like ECDs, CRIS and others. Employee on loan, that would be me myself, or maybe all of the personnel having a loan. Yeah, and with the one subsidy is category 1 subsidy, which we started to subsidize recently in Rwanda, and looking to also maybe do the same somewhere else as well. Yeah, so you choose customer and then you choose the model. So if it's a franchisee who sold it, of course it's gonna be a franchisee. If it's us who sold it, it's gonna be subcontracted. So mainly institutionals, cooperatives, yeah, employee on loan, all these others, like it's the company which made that deal happen. It's not the franchisee who actually talked to the client that we will be building flow for. Yeah, so that is either full or partial sometimes. So full means that we will be providing everything for the client, even laterite, even sand, like every material that will be being used. And partial means that the client will be searching for everything and we will be just providing varnish, yeah, and anti-termite. Yeah, do it yourself. Again, do it yourself is a customer who does everything themselves and buy from us only varnish, and they build for themselves. And master franchisee, this is almost the same as franchisee, but yeah, we could call it master franchisee. So this is like the water trust company in Chijandogo and Masindi. These are like big companies that we might work with, and they are working as a franchisee the way they work. So they make the sales, and yeah, they train their personnel to do the bills. Of course, we do help as well. Yeah, so the one I was mainly wanted to talk about was the master franchisee in Chijandongo. Yeah, but you can just click on it and finish, and yeah, it will show you your master franchisee flow standard. Again, so whenever you click on plaster, you have to, like whenever the product is plaster, you have to input all the information. So you have to input the product as plaster, who will pay for the asset, maybe it's customer, maybe it's institutional. Let's say institutional in this case. Model, it will be now in this case, because institutional is Attainable who made the deal. Yeah, it will be subcontracted, and yeah, and if it's a normal plaster with mud, if it's a rough plaster or rough plaster with mud, say let's say rough plaster, and if it's internal or external, say that external. Yeah, and yeah, so once you fill in all the information, you can see that all gets filled. Yeah, and a quick reminder is that you always have to remember that whenever someone has a second phase, second house, like whenever they come back to us with a second offer, we have to input the opportunity from the accounts. Yeah, so you come in Salesforce, say it's this particular client, Esther or Maria. You come and search for them in Salesforce. Search for them. Don't worry if you don't find them right away. You can just search and click on enter so that it makes a thorough search, and wait for it a bit. And yeah, so go to the account that you want. There's a form here called create new phase. This is where you put the first name, say it's test of the opportunity that is being created. Of course, in this case, if I'm working for Esteri or Maria, I will be saying Esteri or Maria on the opportunity last name. But because I want to delete this afterwards, I'm gonna call it testing, and let me just, is there a testing here? Give it 10 square meters, and then phase number, I'm gonna say now this is phase, let me just say that is house 2, phase 1, which is in this case phase house 2. So if I go to the opportunity now on the account side, I'm gonna see my testing opportunity, which is this one. Yeah, so once I get on it, okay, first thing I have to do is input product interests and all other information. Yeah, so better to input the all other information before inputting the product interests. So you make sure everything is filled, customer signed date, campaign source, if there's any campaign such as ECD or anything else, who signed it, and we input all these other information and then save it, and then set the product interest. And please always make sure it's the right product interest, because it triggers a lot of automations in the back end. Alright, I guess that's about it for this video as well. Thank you.